Hello everybody and welcome to this new thing on my channel, which will make sense eventually. I'm going to put it up earlier than the other actual thing, but it'll make sense eventually. I'm creating special effects, Matex. I'm creating special effects makeup with latex and stuff, and I'm showing you how I did it. And I'm showing you the person that I did it on, because she's my friend, and she said it was okay. So, and it was something cool. It's for projects coming up on the channel, so look out for that soon. It'll be really soon. We did record this like a couple months ago, but it's gonna come out soon. But yeah, so, right, let's play the video. Right, okay, so this is a nice tray. No, so basically what I'm doing is I've got a bit of latex, liquid latex, and I'm mixing a bit of flour in with it to create like a paste. And depending on how thick or thin you want the paste, add more flour or less flour, depending. I actually want mine quite runny, so I can still like move it and jiggle it and whatnot. But I want it to harden still. Like I want it to be like thin still. This is all over the place, isn't it? Look at this stirring. So stir it literally until it's all gloopy, kind of like that. Like for what I want it kind of bumpy anyway. So I wasn't too fussed about getting all the bumps up. If you want it smooth, keep that. I added a bit more latex because I said I wanted a bit more runny. But it is down to each person whether they want to or not. I'm using the finest plastic cup. That's my hand, guys. It's my hand. Have you got? No, you guys haven't seen my hand before. Look, it's my hand, guys. My left hand. Yeah, I'm using a chopstick to stir. If you guys are wondering what that is, because I asked my mum. I was like, "Mum, do you have some?" Oh, hey, okay. Wait a second. I need. Okay, guys. Okay, don't put flour on the board. It doesn't help it. It's rubbish. Just don't do it. Okay, just don't. It's the worst. But yeah. Because I was like, oh, help it not stick. It doesn't. Just don't use flour after. I'll explain it to you later. But so there we go. I'm emptying that out. And I was trying to smooth it out, but really I could, like I added a bit of latex on my finger to help it stop sticking. It's still stuck, so whatever. But like I said, I want mine bumpy anyway. But at the beginning, when I was doing it, I was like, oh shit, I've done it wrong. I've done it so wrong. How have I done it so? And I was like, actually, it'll work out fine because the skin, because I'm making like a burnt skin, kind of scars, scratches, and whatnot. You'll see in a minute. So I was like, this works fine. Bumpy skin, perfect. Now what you want to do is like smooth it out to how big you want it, like how big the portions. I want to use like different parts for different things, so I did mine quite big. But it's all down to you. I try to smooth off the edges so it's easier to like blend into the skin. But that is down to the individual person on what you're doing. But I left mine for like 10 minutes to sit, so it was like kind of getting hard, solid. And then I came back and I started doing this, and this is me with a chopstick, just making like cuts in it, to like make like flappy skin, so it looks all gross. And then this speckledy stuff that I'm doing now, and I do quite a large portion. I think I do the whole top bit of that, like that. That's for the burnt side, because I was like, burns usually are quite, rough looking. They're not like cuts or like neat. They're really rough and look painful, even if they are scarred over. But then I was like, I also want some extra like cuts and scrapes. So this is what I was doing over here. And then I pulled up the side to make like the fake skin. And it looks pretty cool. I mean, I don't know why the camera's so bad here. My camera's not the worst thing in the world. Like, it's not the best thing, but it's not the worst. It's really good. I'm happy I got it for Christmas. But you guys can see what I'm doing, and I'm explaining it. So just make whatever you kind of want, like scratches, scars, whatever. I was trying to make like a hole. Kind of worked, and not really. But yeah. If you just want a big lot of latex just to like cut up, then just leave it to dry and don't do the stage. But I liked doing this because it gave me a few extra like things to add apart from the burnt skin. So I had like the scars on one side. You'll see in a minute. Oh yeah, about the chopstick. I asked my mum. I was like, "Mum, do you have anything I can stir it with?" She was like, "A spoon." I was like, "I'm using latex." I was like, "I'm using a latex. Is that okay?" And she was like, "Take a chopstick." I was like, "Oh, okay. I'll take a chopstick instead." So this is very different to what I usually do on my channel. Oh look, we changed scene. Okay, so this one is dried. So look, it's like yellow around the edges. I'm pointing to my screen to like point it out to you guys. But it's yellow around the edges. And what you want to do is you want to lift it up so slow, like really, really slowly. And you want to like have flour or like powder, like if you got makeup powder, like foundation powder, whatever. You want some sort of powder so it doesn't stick to itself, because latex sticks to itself. This is me lifting it up like, oh no, the bottom's not dry yet, bugger. I'm like, oh no. But I was like, I'll just add powder on top of it, it'll be fine. Like you can see where little chunks are kind of stuck because they weren't exactly dry yet. But then, you know, I was like, actually, it's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world because I'm not making something like perfect, you know. Like if I was making like cheekbones, like really intense cheekbone, I'd be quite upset if something happened. But this is all meant to be rough and gross looking anyway, so this worked out perfectly. So you want to do this until the whole thing's off, and yeah, just like flour it to poop. Use flour or powder, like I said, and look, you can see where I've like actually made holes all the way through, so that like is almost like the skin's been torn, and you can see like muscle and grossness, you know. If you guys haven't already guessed, my favourite genre of film is horror movies, like horror. It's my favourite genre, and romance. So, okay, this is my friend Annie. She's been in a couple of my videos. She is also the creepy ghost lady, which is the name of this thing. Oh look, guys, it's me. You can see my chest. You can see my chest and my hands. You can see both my hands. So what I'm doing here is when you're doing this and you're using latex around like bits with hair, you want to add Vaseline because Vaseline helps it not to stick to the hair because latex will pull out hairs. So it's a very good facial. Just kidding, it's not. Don't do that. So I was pinning her hair back so it's out of place. And as you can see, Annie's got flour on her face because we were testing it out. So yeah, just like test out where you want things, cut them to the right size like I did. Because like, look, this is just a small portion of that bumpy skin that I did before. I know the camera work's not the best, but this is the first time I'm doing it. We ever did it. And my friend Devon is behind the camera. She's also been on a couple of things. Actually, I'm pretty sure Annie and Devon have been on The Sims and Slender. So that's the only things they've been on, I believe. I think that's right. So it's me like sticking it to her head because it wouldn't stay. I was like, stay down. Nice eyebrows. Nice eyebrow wiggles. Oh, that's me. That's my face. Kind of. You kind of saw my face a bit. That's spirit gum. So what? Like you can use latex to adhere it to the skin, or you can use spirit gum, which is like it's liquid, but you have to like tap it to make it sticky, and then you stick it on, and it stays on better than latex. Personally, I would say. Like, let's see, it's not coming up. I think it might come up later. I don't know. It's whatever you feel comfortable using, really. But yeah, that bit a second ago, I was holding it and I accidentally pulled it out. I was like, oh no, and it pulled onto like her dress, her outfit, her costume that she was wearing. So what I did here, because the edges were kind of rough and like really like right angled edges, is I used a bit of latex. No, I used a bit of cotton dipped in latex, and I smoothed it out with a bit of latex on my finger to make like the edges less sudden and like ending. They were more like sloping off, and even if they were a bit rough on the end, that's fine because like I said, not perfect. This is my first time doing it properly and recording it. I had done it before for a friend, but that was like just fun and poops and giggles, you know. This is like real. This is for like a project that's, like I said, coming up on the channel pretty soon. So yeah, I mean this end bit's quite long, but it's just the application. I know you can't, like I said, I know you can't see it very well, but next time we do something like this, because there will be more, because I love doing special effects makeup. Like, you know, you got a job, special effects makeup, hook me up, okay? Hook me up, okay? Just saying. It's amazing. I love doing it. I like making props as well. It's fun. I also like acting, so maybe I should try that. So that was me going, yeah, I'll put a bit there, and then I was like, actually, if I do that, it might go on your eyebrow, and even though I've got Vaseline on there, I don't want to rip off your eyebrows. And that's when Annie said, I haven't got that much eyebrow anyway. I was like, yeah, but still. So this is me just making it better. And I was like, I've actually got latex in your actual hair now. And she was like, okay. I was like, yep, have fun with that when you take that off. So that's me, by the way. The person in the blue top and the massive cardigan. I'm a sucker for big cardigans. This is the big bit. This is the big, like, the one that we did at the top. This is like the big bumpy skin here, and this is me applying it. I think at this point Annie says, it's good that we're close friends. We've known each other for a very long time. I was like, yeah, otherwise this would be super awkward. Because, let's be honest, it would be. It would. I'm going to take a drink. This did stay on all day. We did it at like 10 o'clock in the morning. And then, oh yeah, don't put scissors near your friend's face, okay? Just don't do it. Especially me, because I waggle scissors and knives. I'm not very good with sharp objects. But Annie trusts me, and I didn't cut her, so it's fine. That's because it was too over her mouth, and she was having trouble, like it wasn't sticking, and she was having trouble, like it felt weird, and so I was like, okay, I'll cut it off. I cut off a bit more in a minute, I think, as well. But yeah, always cut it off before you apply, because, you know, you'll freak your friends out. You don't really want to do that. And oh, and Annie has this weird thing about cotton, like cotton wool. So when I just did that to like dry up some of the Oh, this is scissors. Scissors are back. Oh no. Watch out. And this, I cut away from Annie, so I wasn't even close. But yeah, don't use cotton to like dry up latex because it just sticks to it. It looks like you have a Santa beard, so don't do that. That's my hand. Hey hand, how's it going? Also, put on like a smock, or not a smock. Put on like a no, a smock I guess is alright. Put on like a towel or something to cover your outfit, so latex doesn't go everywhere. Because latex is not hard to get off, but if you put it in the washing machine, it can affect your washing machine, from what I've heard. So yeah. Again, I'm doing the same thing of getting a bit of cotton wool, dipping it in latex, like soaking it in latex, and smoothing it down from the edges so it's not as sharp. It's not a sharp edge. And you have a bit of latex on your finger, so it's easy to smooth out. So yeah, how's everybody? There we go. That's it. Oh, never mind. I was like, oh, that's a good shot, and then nope, never mind. In a minute, I'll come around and do the other side of the face and put like a bit of the scrapes and stuff on there, and you'll be able to see it a bit better. But this is me just tidying it up because she was like, "It's in my mouth, Jess, it's in my mouth," and I was like, "Okay, let me help you." And it's a little tool that I got from a like a special effects makeup thing that we got from Poundland at Halloween, because there was going to be a really cool Halloween video this past Halloween, but I didn't have a good camera, and the camera we did have broke, and then we used Annie's phone, and then Annie's phone didn't like store the film or whatever. But anyway, I might do something cool like that for this Halloween, because at that time I did special effects makeup on Devon, and she looked pretty awesome because she was a zombie, so she had a lot more like actual big chunks missing out of her, whereas Annie's just like burnt. It's like going, gross. Because latex, okay, I've got quite cheap latex that I bought from online, and it smells a lot of ammonia, so it smells a lot like cat pee if you've got cats. Smells like that, or ammonia if you just know what ammonia smells like, but the best way to describe it to like anybody that has pets is it smells like cat pee. And it's very strong, so I was like, ugh, and Annie's right by her nose, so I felt so bad. But Annie was a trooper, and so was Devon, although I believe Devon most of the time was literally just sat behind the camera going like, yeah, it's right, it's in focus, and then she's on her phone. I don't know though, I'm sure she'll write a comment down below, which I hope you guys do, and like and subscribe if you want, and share, because share is caring. Plus this is really cool, and it's my first go, so obviously, like I said, I'm going to get better, and there will probably be more. There's a couple ones that I want to do, like Silent Hill related ones. Ooh. But yeah, this is me going, actually, it looks too neat to be a burn, so I need to rough up the edges a bit. So that's what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm using that tool, which is like, one end's like a brush, and one end's like a makeup eye shadow swipey thing. That's it, like, all getting dried. Oh, there's my face! Oh, you saw my face, guys! None of you guys care. none of you guys care, I hope. I mean, I've already told you guys that I'm slightly fat, so, you know, whatever. There's a nice picture of geese in the background, if you can see that. Nothing's really happening here. I'm not sure if this is the bit where my phone went off, and my phone's terrifying because it's the X-Files theme song, so it's a do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, here we go. So this is the actual, like cuts, almost, that I applied to the face, and we'll see that in a minute. This is me going, like, you didn't see it, but I've got, like, a tray of latex, almost, and I've been, like, using a makeup sponge to apply it to the back, and that's how I've been sticking it to the face. And then I was like, oh, actually, this is small enough to, like, just dip it in. I just dipped it in the latex. And this is me going, my hand hurts, I'm going to do it that way instead, so my hand doesn't hurt. And this one, I don't know, I think it's probably because it was a smaller piece, not as a big piece as the other one was, but this stayed on a lot better, and it was a lot easier to apply. So take note of that. Like, if you're a beginner, start off with small pieces. Don't do like a massive bit that I did, because it's not, like I said, what I'm doing is not the best, but I really enjoy doing it, and it doesn't look horrible. It looks really cool when it's all done. Because you see that you'll see me do the makeup in a minute. But here I am just getting the edges to stick down, so I've got a bit of latex under them. I'm just holding them down with a makeup sponge with latex on them again. And that's what I do on the other side as well. And in a minute I will come on with the cotton soaked latex. That'll be there in a minute. Oh, this is me dropping it down her neck. And Annie has this weird thing about her neck, like she doesn't like it being like touched, so she gets all like, she laughs, and I was like, oh god, please don't, it might break it. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. And it's me trying to dry it, because I was like, we've got time to it, we've only got today, because Annie goes back like in a couple of days, we've only got today, so it's me drying it with my hand. And it was, I know I'm saying a lot, but you know, it's my first sentence, okay, give me a break. So here we go with cotton. So I tried to like match up the indents by using my nail, and then I flattened it down the edge, and this side worked a lot better, so I have a feeling it is because it's a smaller piece. So, you know, use a smaller piece if you're a beginner, or practice before you actually do it permanently. And oh look, it's my hair. I hope you guys enjoy my hair. Best camera work. That was me, I believe, going in with the brush and spiking it a bit, and like making the indents a bit more indenty on the latex. Best hair. My hair. I've re-dyed my hair recently. Anyway, that's beside the point. This is me going and making it all rough again because I was like, it's too neat to be a scar, and then I like smoothed down the edges and literally just like the little bit of the edge just smoothed down. That's why I wasn't too fussed about the edges looking super neat, because this is like a burnt ghost lady, in quotation marks. Okay, just roll with it. Burnt ghost lady. So this is what I was doing again, and so you can see it looks a lot better on this side than that's the other side. So whether it was because it's a small piece or whether it's because I was just getting used to it, I don't know. I keep like looking over to Devon and be like, Devon, does that look cool? She's like, yeah, it looks cool. Apparently Devon talks like that. She doesn't. Because you guys should know what Devon talks like if you've watched Sims or Sender. And Devon's not been in too many of my videos, but it's just getting time for all of us to record. That was me. I pulled it out and I was like, I'm going to leave it like that. And I was like, actually, no, it looks stupid. I'm going to put it back. It was so much fun. There's a lot of jokes that you guys are missing because I sped it up. But, oh well, there's outtakes as well. From the thing that we recorded, like properly, what this was for. But yeah. And he just looks so sad, like, please don't. Please don't do this anymore. I'm had enough. So funny. Now, what you guys may have noticed, or may have taken aware, you know how I put Vaseline over Annie's eyebrow and her hairline on the other side? Yeah, I haven't done that on this side yet. So it's either coming up, which I think it is. I think it's coming up sooner rather than later. I think it's coming up now. Where I like apply the latex bit with like I have it then it's like sticking on like oh no it's like in your hair and there's no Vaseline there, so I'm like just trying to do it. Oh no, oh no. I think I'm actually cutting it to size as well, so it's not like in her face, not in her fatty, not in her fish. There you go, latex is on, and then this is me going poop. There's no Vaseline. Bums. There we go. Here we go. Here's a Vaseline. Use my little finger. You just want to coat the hairs, so like I said, it doesn't stick too much. Face hairs, not so much. It's not a big deal really, because it is almost like a peel-off mask. When you peel it off, it's a bit painful, but not like super painful. And plus, you can use like baby oil to help take it off when you're taking off the latex stuff, and you can just use soap and water, I believe, to just help take it off, like hot water, like not hot water, but like warm water. And because this was so close to Annie's eye, I decided not to do latex and cotton, just in case, because latex, don't get it in your eye, don't eat it, just don't do it, it's a trap, just don't, just walk away. I'm walking away. Just walk away, because, you know, it's easier. So yeah, so what I've done is, I've done the same thing to all of them, which is put latex on the back, stick it to the face, hold it there for a few seconds till it sticks, then gone around the edge with like just latex trying to keep it in place. Then I've gone back with cotton wool soaked latex to make the edges smoother, and then I've roughed them up a little bit to make them look more burnt and more in keeping with the character. And I've tried to make them sort of join up, but not too much, you know. Nice zoom. Okay, onto the makeup. So what you didn't see before is that I did a quick layer of foundation just to get everything like a base coat colour, and now in the middle I'm doing a dark purple thing. So I'm using face paints. I don't know if they're the best thing to use. They're probably not, but that's what I'm using. So let you know. And the face paints that I'm using here at the moment are the Pound, are like the face paints that I got at Halloween from Poundland for £1. We got like 3 sets, so they were just left over, and I was like, all right, it works. I need red. Oh, look at the focus. Okay. I was like, it's red, it's purple, so it's fine. I'm holding Annie's face steady on the other side, because I'm like hitting Annie's face quite hard. Pardon me. To like get in all the indents. And I asked her like, is it okay? And she was like, yeah, it's fine. If anything was a problem, I'd tell you. So always ask your model or whoever you're doing on, like for your friend. Always ask, is it okay? Like, I'm not hurting you, am I? Like, are you still cool with this, or do you want to stop? Because, you know, consent, it's always good in life. Nice smile, Annie. I like the occasional thing that Annie does, like pulling her face or whatever. It's funny. And like I said, Devon's behind the camera, operating the camera, and so occasionally you'll see like me or Annie turn towards the camera. That's because we're talking to Devon. But there we go. So I'm blending them, and then in the creases, I'm applying a bit more of the dark stuff and a little bit of the red, I think, as well. Yeah, to make it look more deep and indent and gross. And like I said, this is just the first layer, and they're not the best face paints in the world. No. But it's not going to matter too much. Like, you just want a kind of coat that looks nasty, and then you can just apply a metric ton of fake blood over the top. You know, it's not a big deal. But this is actually looking better now that I said that. But yeah, on the deeper the hole or the scar or the scratch or whatever, the hole that you've done on your character's face, you want it dark and you want it gross looking. And the good thing about these face paints, or face paints in general, is that they're quite shiny, so it makes the wound look really fresh and nasty. Like, you'll see it at the end, because my camera cut off for whatever reason, so we didn't get to film the other side, but there is pictures, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so yeah, I just repeated this for every little place, and on the other side where it's like the burn, I actually did do black as well, and I stippled that. Like, I used a makeup sponge, I dipped that in the black, and I just sort of like plopped it around. Like, I didn't do like the in-depth colouring in like I'm doing here on this side, because this side's like a fleshy, meaty wound, you know, but on the other side it's like burnt, so I got the black. I like did the normal stuff here, and then okay, so this is the pictures. I'm probably gonna have to leave them longer on each picture to match up with how I'm speaking. But yeah, this is the stages. So this is like the latex and stuff. This is like the first layer of the red and the purple that I did. This is it, that side finished, and you can see it looks really gross. And this is the black side where I added black. And here's a picture of Annie in her full costume with blood and gross, and her hair's like coming out a bit. So yeah, that was that. I know it's not the best, and I probably will cut a couple of things out now I'm thinking about it. But I hope you enjoyed my creating the Ghost Lady special effect. Burnt Ghost Lady. She doesn't have a name. She's just Ghost Lady. So I hope you enjoyed. The video that this is in is coming out soon. I just wanted to put this out because I thought it was really cool. And I appreciate my friends for helping me. Annie being the model, the person that you saw getting it applied to, and Devon for being behind the camera. And like I said, next time it'll probably be a lot better because we know what we're doing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this fun, and I'll see you next time for some more special effects fun times. Okay, bye guys.